What does frugal mean to you?
That's a really good question. First off, this is probably one of the most frequently asked questions that I receive all the time. While I do believe there are several misconceptions surrounding the meaning of frugal, I'll say this. Frugal is a lifestyle that embodies being smart and intentional with money and resources. As a frugal millionaire, I avoid unnecessary expenses. I seek out discounts and promotions to save money, and I make deliberate choices to maximize the value of my spending. Frugal doesn't imply being cheap or thrifty, but rather, in my opinion, it emphasizes wise and thoughtful spending, prioritizing needs and wants, and finding cost-effective solutions. My personal rule is quality over cost. For example, I'd rather buy a quality item the first time or that one time to avoid buying something that may be a cheaper alternative and buying it many times over. So for me, being a frugal millionaire, it involved budgeting, avoiding unnecessary debt, making conscious decisions to live below my means. While I know most, or there are a number of people that focus on living within their means, I intentionally focus on living below my means and being able to invest a minimum of 50% of my monthly income. Also, another key part of my journey is real estate investing and implementing effective strategies to legally reduce my tax liability to zero in many cases. You see, me and my team, we've been very, very fortunate and blessed to make millions of dollars in a short period of time that collectively includes W-2 income, investments, and business opportunities, while legally, and I really put emphasis on that because this is something we really need to get legally, we pay little to no taxes in most cases. So to answer your question about the meaning of frugal, I think that's a pretty good representation of my perspective on frugal. People need to hear these stories and learn how to effectively implement these strategies. And I personally have a social responsibility to my community to share the things that I've learned and experienced, whether that was domestically in the United States and while living abroad and traveling the world for well over a decade. So that social responsibility, I'm very aware of it, and I don't take it lightly. So in conclusion, I'll say this. My goal is to share my journey of being a frugal millionaire with the world.